I find when people are eating dessert, what they really want is something that is reminiscent of childhood, something that strikes that chord of nostalgia. At the end of the day, dessert is a luxury, and often you're too full or watching your calories, and it's like, I don't really need dessert. So in order to really get someone to order dessert, it's gotta be something nostalgic and fun. And so I try and make the very best version of something that is familiar, something you've had. Because a good dessert, no matter how full you are, you have a bite and you have to keep going. It's something that you want to make sure the customer leaves remembering the dessert and thinking okay, next time I'm saving room to have more of that because that was the best part of the meal. I got into pastry late in the game. I loved to cook when I was younger, but I didn't really bake. Came down to Rehoboth for summer, was bartending at a restaurant, and our chef hated making desserts. I just asked the chef, hey, I love to bake. Could I make something for the restaurant sometime? After a little bit, her husband and her came to me and we want you to be our pastry chef and kind of redo the whole dessert menu. And after a few months of that, I think maybe I want to go to pastry school instead of film school. So changed up the plan and moved back up to New York and went to French Culinary Institute. So my approach to dessert is kind of I feel pretty strongly that everything's been done. There's nothing that's actually so innovative that it's completely unique. Desserts should not just be sweet or one note. I always teach cooks that when you season a dessert, just like you're seasoning a steak, it's gotta have a balance of salt, it's gotta have a balance of acid, balance of sweetness, everything's gotta be in line. So when you have a bite of it, again, you want more. An okay dessert will satisfy that bite of sweet, but what's gonna make you think about dessert all the time, what's gonna make you save room for it, what's gonna make you go back to a place is having it balanced the same way. If it's all one note, just one creamy bite, that might be nice, but if there's something crunchy in there, something a different temperature, then you're gonna go in for more and you're not gonna be able to stop.
It's finally here. The holiday baking champion is...
Ever since winning Holiday Baking Championship, it just really heightened the hype around what I do here. I have a great following in Rehoboth and Lewis and the surrounding area, but I feel like the show really opened me up to the whole state of Delaware, and that was something I was so proud of. I just felt so much support from this area, and Scott Kammerer, he's the reason that I came to work for Sodell. He's such a supportive boss, and from the moment I started, was just excited to have me as part of the team, and always made me feel like what I do is bringing value. Because he kind of made me realize okay, you've worked your butt off for other people, now you've worked your butt off for me and this restaurant group. It's probably time to be putting in that energy for yourself and doing your own thing. Realizing that what I do around here is a big deal and something people appreciate, and part of what's pushing my husband and I to open our own place. I know the momentum is there for that. I have all the tools to be successful at this point and to be focusing on what's coming next.